My name is Nana Sechi Yao Amfosaki. Growing up in Ghana was pretty fun, honestly. I liked it. So I grew up in a family of 7, my mom and dad and my 4 siblings. So that was pretty cool. It was a busy house. We were like 2 years apart of each other between me and my brother and my sister, my other brother, and so on. My number one goal right now is to play for my country in the Olympics. I don't think our nation's been in the Olympics for a very long time. When I first got here, I didn't know nobody, knew nothing. I came here by myself. So I reached out to the recruitment coach on the KU basketball team, and I had a sit-down conversation with him, and he introduced me to Peter, who I train with now. He's like, oh yeah, he's a trainer in Lawrence, and that's been like 2.5 years now. I've been with Peter ever since.
Listens. That's a really good thing about Nana is he listens, and always trying to learn. He definitely is a more capable shooter when it's like actual game and actual defense than he is like, in the gym here. So he would like miss shots here, but then once he starts playing, like his confidence just take another leap.
He's playing a good part as a leader. He is the kind of person who, if the rest of us are down, like he's the kind of person who push you, motivates you, and you need that person on your team all the time.
The funny thing is, Alpha Gang didn't start as a clothing company, it started as a record label. And the songs blew up and they gained attention. People liked the songs, they were like singing it when we went to school. And so when the fan base began to grow, we were like, let's make some merchandise for the fans.
One day we made a really good design and it blew up. And the sales from that were really massive. Those t-shirts went really far. And we were just like, okay guys, this is a good venture. Let's focus on this, make sure that it gets to where it needs to get to, because it has a lot of potential. The way we sell our clothing, the way we market, the types of ads we make, we try to make it different. We all have the vision of switching the culture wherever we are.
The next thing we see, we switched it from Alpha Records to Alpha Gang, and that's just how the whole record label, the clothing line thing happened. We're trying to, create that luxury brand like, Gucci or Versace or whatever. It's gonna take a long time, but you gotta start somewhere. So our slogan is not for the masses. I don't want my effort to go to waste, so I want to reap what I've sowed, so I gotta keep pushing until it happens. So all those efforts gotta yield something. Imagine just throwing away, everything that you worked for because your goals didn't happen, but you had the chance for it to happen.
They selling. New way.
No one wants to see an animal in a shelter, but what's even worse is when they are euthanized, not knowing what the comfort of home ever felt like. Over 6 million animals enter shelters every year, and roughly 15% of them never have a loving family, according to the ASPCA. Executive Director Shannon Wells at the Lawrence Humane Society talks about what it means to be a no-kill shelter.
No-kill is a shelter industry term that is defined as 90% or more of the animals that enter your shelter have a positive outcome.
Dr. Luke Pickett explains how shelter euthanization rates have changed over the last 10 to 15 years.
When I first started in shelter medicine back in 2007, the live release rate at most animal shelters was hovering around 50 to 65%. Locally in this area, the live release rate of most animal shelters now are hovering around 90 to 98%. It's been a dramatic change.
Shannon talks about how the Lawrence Humane Society has worked to improve the lives of the animals in the shelter and give them a chance to find a family.
I think, obviously when shelters get a lot of support from their community, it gives them more resources. So if we have more money that we can put towards helping animals, then we can implement behavior programs that help the animals move towards adoption more successfully. We built in to have a quarantine space for animals that have ringworm. We also have, nicer equipment in our vet clinics so that we can treat more complicated medical issues and have a positive outcome. If a community is wanting to see more animals saved, then the more they can do to support that shelter, that enables the shelter to be able to do more and to, retain skilled individuals who are able to help more animals.
Shelters have come a long way from high euthanization rates, and with the help of a caring community and amazing staff, hope for animals like McRib here is greater than ever. For J552 News, I'm Stephen Leasure.